Canadian Armed Forces personnel on HMC Ships Saskatoon and Yellowknife are currently deployed on Operation Carib in the Eastern Pacific Ocean to conduct counter-narcotic activities. Under the operation, the Canadian Armed Forces utilize naval and air capabilities to support the US-led mission in order to suppress illegal trafficking and smuggling. Lieutenant Navy Michael Zenz, Executive Officer of HMCS Saskatoon, is here today to tell us more. Thanks for joining us today, sir.
Thank you so much for having me on your program.
To start off, what is the objective of Op Carib and how does the CAF factor in?
Operation Carib is Canada's contribution to the US-led enhanced counter-narcotics operation. It's about keeping illicit drugs off the streets of Canada as well as our allied nations. In fact, over the 16 years that this operation has been running, Canada has contributed to the seizure of over 112 tons of cocaine. Our sister ship, HMCS Yellowknife, who's deployed with us right now, just ensured that another estimated 800 kilograms of cocaine will not hit the streets of Canada. This is part of what the military does. We help keep our citizens safe from external threats, and we do this by staying engaged in the world.
And how closely do we work with our allies on the operation?
We actually couldn't work more closely. We have members of the U.S. Coast Guard sleeping on board our ships. They eat, work amongst our Canadian sailors every single day. They've integrated seamlessly, and they are essentially one of us. The leadette, as we call them, form the small boarding party teams that we send over in our boats to investigate vessels of interest. They do this first by expressing the right of approach, which is a maritime law that allows them permission to gather basic information about that vessel and the crew. That information is then sent to our shore-based facility that will vet it, validate it, and if there's a suspicion of narcotics on board, we will board that vessel and search it for contraband. The level of coordination that goes into this operation is a real testament of how close our relationship is with our U.S. counterpart.
How does this deployment improve security in the region and the CAF's readiness in being able to deploy around the globe?
Both RCN ships deployed on Op Carib right now come from our West Coast fleet based out of Esquimalt, BC. We have traveled thousands of miles in order to participate in this operation. And I would say that that's proof that we have a capable, ready, and agile Navy that is able to extend Canada's influence far from our shorelines in order to help maintain global stability and protect Canada from international threats.
And before we let you go, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yes, thank you. You know, every day I witness the enthusiasm and professionalism that the sailors on board HMCS Yellowknife and HMCS Saskatoon conduct themselves with. And I'm reminded of how dedicated they all are to their fellow Canadian and the defense of our nation. It is truly an honor to be part of this great team and to serve our great country.
Well, thanks again for your time today, sir.